You wake up in the middle of the night. Something feels off and quickly you realize that you can't move. You start to panic and suddenly you see this dark scary entity in the corner of your room just staring at you. Chances are you probably had a sleep paralysis. A lot of you have probably experienced this frightening experience before, or maybe you're scared it will happen to you. In this video, I will tell you everything you need to know about it, from what causes it, to also what you can do to prevent it from happening. Sleep paralysis is a condition in which a person is unable to move or speak while falling asleep or waking. It can also be accompanied by vivid hallucinations and even the sensation of an intruder in the room. But don't worry, this is all completely normal and harmless and is caused by a glitch in our sleep cycle. Our sleep cycle is divided into two main stages: non-rapid eye movement and rapid eye movement sleep. For this video, I'm gonna call them non-REM sleep and REM sleep. Non-REM sleep plays an important role in helping the body repair tissues, build bone and muscle, and strengthen its immune system. It's when we experience REM sleep that we dream. During REM sleep, our body is in a state of deep relaxation and our muscles are paralyzed. This is to prevent us from acting out our dreams and potentially hurting ourselves. Normally, as we fall asleep, our body gradually shifts from non-REM sleep to REM sleep, but in some cases, the transition from non-REM sleep to REM sleep is not so smooth, and we can become stuck in a state of paralysis, aka sleep paralysis. This is when the muscles are still paralyzed, but the brain is awake and aware, and we often see these dark beings or entities. So why do we have these experiences? One reason, which is why most people experience sleep paralysis, is lack of sleep or irregular sleep patterns. This can disrupt the natural sleep cycle and make it more difficult to transition between non-REM sleep and REM sleep. Another cause for sleep paralysis can sometimes stem from anxiety or depression. This is because anxiety and depression can cause changes in the brain that affect the regulation of sleep. It can also lead to an increase in the number of awakenings during the night. These disruptions in the sleep cycle can increase the likelihood of experiencing sleep paralysis. Additionally, people with anxiety and depression may have more vivid and disturbing dreams, which can increase the chances of experiencing sleep paralysis. Certain medications, such as antidepressants, can also cause sleep paralysis as a side effect. This is because they can also affect the balance between the non-REM sleep and REM sleep. So if you regularly take antidepressants and you often have sleep paralysis, then you should maybe consider that to be a factor in why you're having sleep paralysis. So, what can you do to prevent sleep paralysis? The most effective tip to prevent sleep paralysis would be to fix your sleep cycle. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This can help regulate your body's sleep-wake cycle and make it easier to transition between non-REM sleep and REM sleep, causing lower chances of entering paralysis. Second tip is to establish a bedtime routine. Engage in relaxing activities such as reading, listening to music, or my favorite, meditate, as it reduces anxiety and stress levels, which is often the cause of sleep paralysis, and it can also help tremendously if you're trying to lucid dream. That's for another video. Third is to avoid heavy meals and caffeine close to bedtime. Eating a heavy meal or consuming caffeine close to bedtime can make it difficult for your mind to fall asleep, causing higher chances of entering paralysis. Another one is to avoid screens for at least 30 minutes before bedtime. The blue light from screens can inhibit the production of melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep and makes it easier to keep a sleep schedule. So what I would do is spend that time practicing meditation or other relaxing activities. If none of these seems to work, you should probably talk to someone and figure out if there are other factors that may play a part. A few years ago, when I was really trying to figure out lucid dreaming, I very often got sleep paralysis, which would always scare me from indulging further into different lucid dreaming techniques. But then, after more research and experience, I was able to turn these incidents into something quite comfortable, and later I learned to use them as a gateway to go straight into a dream with more awareness than ever. What if I told you that you could do that too? If you want me to make a video on that, let me know in the comments and I'll get right to it. So to summarize everything, sleep paralysis is caused by a glitch in our sleep cycle. It can be caused by several factors such as the lack of sleep, irregular sleep patterns, or certain medications and disorders. However, by sticking to a regular sleep schedule, establishing a bedtime routine, and avoiding heavy meals and caffeine close to bedtime, you can reduce the likelihood of experiencing sleep paralysis. Remember, it's not dangerous, so be patient, as it may take some time to see improvement. With a little effort and persistence, I definitely believe that you can do it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these videos, leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel for everything about lucid dreaming. And don't forget to get a good night's sleep. Stay dreaming.